This is a Saturday afternoon, and on Monday Vinny is going into the garage to get the rust removed. We have to empty the whole car. I don't know if we can actually do it in time, and what do you think?
We've got too much stuff.
Yep, indeed, we have too much stuff. It looks very messy at the moment anyway, because we are still at the Hotel Westphalia, and thank God it's not that hot today. It used to be 40, but now the thermometer says only 34. This is our steep step towards the apartment. I'm going to foot rail in. Gonna hold on to the rail here. She upgraded us to the large apartment, which is excellent because we need to have lots of space for our stuff. We've got an ante room with an iron board that we won't need. And this is our bathroom. With it's small, but it's clean, good enough.
So this is motorhome size kitchen.
Well, we got an electric stove and some utensils, which we probably won't use because we use our stuff. We might even go out for meals all the time, who knows. Ellen's looking forward to that.
What? Look what we have here.
A super sized fridge, brand new. Super. Okay, it's gonna be ready-made meals, frozen meals, because we have a microwave. We haven't had that in a long time.
Oh yeah. We need a cover.
It's going to be a week of luxury. Then we have our little seating area, and then look at this. It's
TV. But
it's a really nice way of dividing the room. My working space and our TV room, almost cinema-size screen, and we got the really flashy lion bed. Oh no, what is it? A zebra? Whatever. A jungle bed. But isn't that great? We can open the windows. We've got 2 fans running, and we've got air conditioning. And all of that, I mean, this is probably 100 square meters. No, not quite, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know, way over 50 for $30 a night. Are we complaining?
not yet.
to take everything off the walls as well. Thank God it's not so hot today. I'm taking our stove out just in case. One of the most used parts next to the toilet in this motorhome, and we don't want to lose it. It's getting emptier and emptier in here, which is actually pretty cool. The apartment is getting fuller and fuller, but that gives us a good chance to clean everything up and see what actually needs to be cleaned. I just noticed a few things behind the walls. You can see how dirty they are. Wir haben es geschafft, das Auto ist leer. Wie spät?
25 nach 4.
25 past 4.
We started, I don't know, an hour and a half ago, two hours?
About 2 hours to empty everything.
2.5 hours, maybe? How long is it going to take us to put it all back?
Longer, that's for sure. Done. Final shot before we close off the doors. Everything done. So after about 3 hours, we filled the front room of the apartment, but it's actually not too bad. How do I feel? So exhausted. Those bloody steps. Way too steep. I'm going to hurt tomorrow, that's for sure. How about you?
That was really hard work. 3 hours. Oh God. It's going to be even worse when we have to put everything back in. But all I want now is cappuccino.
Cheers. It's going to take us 6 hours to put everything back.
You mean we're going to do it in a day? Never. A hot shower. Oh, after all that hard work. Burger and fries. No, that won't be good. Not bad for 2 old biddies, huh? Sonia, the manager and owner of Vertigo, had estimated a week of work for about 2 million guaranis, which equals about $330 US. For the first few days, 2 people worked to get the rust off from underneath and attach the new steel parts. It was really hard work. Every time one layer of rust was gone, the next layer appeared. But we were relieved to see that at least the chassis was okay.
Everything is rusted on the inside as well. This is the second day. They've already taken most of the rust off on the sides.
Miguel soldered all the new steel parts. We were surprised to see that he was working without any kind of protection for his eyes and skin.
Nee, vorne ist das Licht an. Ja, ja.
In the meantime, we enjoyed our luxury apartment and watched our football team beating Nuremberg in the German Cup.
So kann man doch. Wir wollen den Uwe heulen sehen, wir wollen ihn heulen sehen. Ich sehe schon mal eine große Klappe. While we have the time, we're trying to clean everything up and we are trying to sort everything out. This is the point when you take everything out to resort everything, and afterwards you can't find a thing at all anymore. But never mind. I'm sorting everything into our new toolbox, which we bought yesterday. It's nice to have a look what we actually do have and what we never need, hopefully. But never mind. And as you can see, it's getting a little bit more messy in here now. And it's getting the rest of our gas stove off. We just bought some heat resistant paint and we're going to repair all this too, because we can't find a gas cooker in the equivalent size here in Asunción.
Kirsten is sitting on the kitchen floor, well, dining room floor really, surrounded by cables, and our new toolbox is there. And she's fitting our old electric cable to turn it into an extension so that we can get it out at some point. We bought some new electric connectors.
The new one's already done.
The new one's already done. The new
without us blowing up the flat.
Yeah, we did try it out. We didn't take a photo just in case it did go boom.
We should take a video just in case.
Well, it's so hot here. We've got the fans running, but yeah, Kirsten's sitting there in bra and knickers doing her electric.
I think this is still part of the old thing.
Oh boy, we've got an extra part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's from the other part. I'm going to put it in.
Oh dear.
I know where it belongs.
Heard that one before. I did tell her to take photos. No, don't need to. By the end of the week, Miguel was working on his own. There were just too many other cars in the shop that needed repairs. And there was still a lot to do for Winnie too. Sonia estimated another week of work, and so we extended our stay in the apartment. Our diesel tank was taken out to see if there is any rust on the chassis above the tank, but, thank God, that wasn't the case. While the tank was out, we could check on the leak that we've had for the past 3 years. We had tried to repair it a few times, but the leak turned out to be on the upper part that is inaccessible when the tank is attached. Sonia checked it out herself and found 2 tiny holes. We tried to buy a new tank, but we couldn't get one in Asuncion, so we decided to repair the old one. To give Miguel more time getting Vinny 2 ready, we decided to fix the diesel tank ourselves.
So now we remove the rust.
We took the rust off, cleaned it nicely, and fixed the 2 holes with JB Weld, which is an epoxy glue. As we had to leave the apartment on Sunday, Vinny 2 had to get done by Saturday afternoon. We were slowly running out of time, and the stress level, ours and Sonia's, was high. On Friday and Saturday, 4 people were working on Vinny 2. While I was sanding down the spare tyre rack, Miguel was still working on the steel parts behind the back tyres and the back doors. There was still rust around the side windows and the door handle, but no more time left on Saturday to fix them. Sonia was also worried that the windows might shatter if they took them out, so we decided to get that done another time. Around 3:30 p.m. the job was finally done. We were not happy with some of the jobs done in a rush. Instead of smoothing out the new steel parts, they just sprayed the anti-rombo on. After all the hard work, the final touch lacked high quality and didn't look the best. They didn't even brush off the mud and dirt before spraying, and some of the parts underneath were still covered in rust.
There's dust everywhere. They didn't want to clean it, so we're going to clean it. Maybe it's better anyway. We do it ourselves.
But all in all, Sonia and her team did a good job, considering what Vinny 2 looked like before. An estimated 100 working hours, plus all the material, cost us 4 million guaranis, which is around $670. Let's face it, no garage in Europe or North America would have even touched a job like this. We went to a petrol station and used a hoover for 2 hours to clean the inside. Everything was covered in dust.
We're going for pasta now. Yeah. Took us 2 hours to finish the car, to clean the car from the inside. Now we're going for some pasta, and you get all these different types of ingredients you can choose. There's raviolis. We deserve this meal so much after all the stress. Good. We are putting everything back into the car. We got the car at around 4 o'clock. From the garage, and then we went to the gas station to clean it for 2 hours on the inside. Then we had a quick meal for about 45 minutes, and then we started loading up the car at 7:25. Helen is currently putting in our stove again. I'm going up and down the steps to bring everything down, like I did when we had to move everything into the apartment, and I'm sweating buckets again, but thank God it's not so hot again today. Here's Helen. Does it work?
I think it's going in yet.
Okay. Yeah. Then I have to bring down the gas bottle so we can attach the stove again. We've got already the carpets in, the benches are filled. It was actually, I think, easier to move everything back than moving everything out. But then now we know where everything was. and then it's easier to put it all back.
And now we won't find it.
And afterwards, yeah, Helen's right, we won't find a damn thing, but never mind. Here's our brand new stove. Well, it's not brand new, but we painted it. Looks nice. It's a heat resistant paint, and we derusted our stove as well. So this is our new toolbox that comes in use straight away.
We only have to get rid of our own rust.
You mean in our bones or what? Yeah, well, I started my day off with a migraine, but the pasta helped a lot to get rid of it, because it's still probably about 28 degrees outside, and although it's dark, it's quite a stressful time, but I'm looking forward already to the shower. We've done a really good cleaning job for 2 hours. That's not easy. Normally it takes us 2 days. But when everything's out, it's actually easier to clean.
This one is first.
This is the before. Very filthy roof. We can hardly see through our skylights. And I'm going to brush it all off first, and then hopefully I can wipe it all off afterwards.
So now we're going to try and clean Vinny from the top without scratching the anti-rombo that we've just had put on, and without using too much water. So it's all getting brushed off first, and then it will just get wiped from the top. We've built up. We don't have a ladder, so we use one of their old tables and stuff, so that Kirsten can get up there. Neither of us can climb on the roof, or we don't want to go on the roof because of our weight. So we see how we get on. All cleaning. We've done the back passenger side top. At least we found out that what was red on top that we could see from our flat wasn't rust. It's stuff from trees. So that's to come off though, which is not exactly easy.
We have now finished most of the cleaning. Well, we have finished all the cleaning really, but we still have some rust on the roof, so I have to get up there again to remove that one. We have some touch-up jobs to do as well. It took us 9 hours to clean the car from the outside. We had some mushrooms in the window, which Helen already removed, and now she's trying to treat it with a vinegar. Apparently that's
Kills it.
that kills them.
Well, it's Clorox, but we don't have any of that.
In the meantime, I put some masking tape on the windows. We decided to do them ourselves.
And we're doing touch-ups. We've got all the rust off, or tried to, around our windows. We're using our special pot of white paint that goes directly onto the metal. So, hopefully this will work.